This ad is by BetterHelp. I have definitely researched different wellness things online, especially things dealing with like how much I can get overwhelmed, how to organize my thoughts, and how to like actually be productive. Well, these days it feels like there is advice for anything that you can think of. And they're all, there's the shadow journaling, there's gratitude journals, there's detoxing from your screen. But how will you know what actually works? With the internet and information being overloaded to us about our mental health and wellness, it can be a struggle to know what's true and what you should actually use these days, right? While trusting resources that like talking to a live therapist, you can get personalized recommendations and help you break through the noise. This is definitely what happened with me and my therapist. There were a lot of things that I couldn't figure out, and a lot of it was coming from social media. I was like, is this who I am? Is that why I'm having these issues? And she was able to really break down not only who I am, but what things actually work for me. Me being able to pinpoint, this is the scenarios where you're at your most sharpest, where you're able to get the things done that you want to get done, where you feel your best. So I was able to kind of push all that other noise to the side. Well, with over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. And it works, okay? They have an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for live sessions based on over 1.7 million client reviews. And what's great is that it's convenient because you can join a session with your therapist just with a click of a button. So you can fit therapy into wherever your busy life allows you to fit it in. And you can switch therapists at any time. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/argue.
Argue.
That's betterhelp.com/argue. What's up, everybody?
What's happening, family?
And welcome back to another episode of Is This Gonna Cause an Argument? My name is Angel. I love to do this show. If you don't know my name, I'm gonna let you know. It's Angel Lakita Moore, Angel Tanksley, and that it chick Angel. Angel Lakita Moore, Angel Tanksley, and that chick Angel. And now I'm gonna kick it over to
Here
my
comes
husband. And now I'm gonna kick it over.
I'm the
to
other host
my
of This Is Gonna
co-host.
Cause an Argument, Marcus Tanksley, aka Tank. Hey fam, if it's your first time tuning in, we greatly appreciate it. This is a podcast we do every single week. And hey, we have us a good time doing it, as you can see. At least one of us is gonna have a good time.
And it's gonna be me.
It might swing the other direction every now and then. They usually followed by an apology. Anyway, fam, we do this podcast every single week, and we do it every single week with our immediate family. Those are the people we're a little bit closer to them. That's why we call them our immediate family, because we talk to them before and after the podcast. We talk to them about stuff that everybody don't be hearing, okay? It's the kitchen table grown folk conversation that everybody ain't privy to. You can be a part of that immediate family. All you got to do is go to patreon.com/thatchickangel, sign up for the low of $5 a month. And it's been $5 a month for like 10 years now.
For 4 years.
4 years?
Because we've only had it for 4 years.
No, it's longer than 4 years.
5. Actually, 2020. 5.
Okay, 5. You was wrong.
See if I'll slap you.
Anyway, yeah. $5 a month. You can come on over and join in on all the fun. We also joined by some sponsors. You've already heard from one, BetterHelp.
Oh, and the other one, I'm so excited. It's Skylight. Oh, I cannot wait to tell y'all all about it. I know y'all gonna love it. This is what I know for sure. I get excited about a lot of sponsors. This one, y'all gonna love. So get ready when I tell you about it. Babe, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I could be doing better. Feeling a little under the weather. Feeling something going on. Just from all the travel and the people and the nastiness.
Bless your little immune system's heart.
Yeah,
it's
sucks.
crazy. I wonder how much immune systems are hereditary, like how strong or how weak your immune system is.
I don't know, but I hope
Okay, little Marcus says it's based on where you live. What does that mean?
That means like if you've been living in a dirty environment, your immune system is way stronger than if you live in a cleaner environment.
So I have a strong
That makes
immune
sense.
system because I have lived in a dirty environment.
That makes a lot of sense.
Even though my
actually,
mama
Marcus.
kept a very clean house, but I guess I was just out here filthy.
Yeah, now I'm living with her, so I can't stay healthy.
Whatever.
Ugh, the filth. How
you know it?
Because he's my son.
He said biology. Lil Marcus is real quick. Our oldest son this is his last day of being our tech. He hadn't been for a couple of
I'm going
weeks.
to say that we know of. Because it'd be some of them days they ain't got school. It's like, you know what?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Y'all better be glad we shoot this during the day, because if not, baby, it would be after school. You need to clock in for work. We're shooting the podcast. This is your job. And I wish you would have told us you were going to talk. We could have plugged up the third mic for you. And listen, he said he ain't going to talk that much. Watch, he going to keep talking. Well, I'm sorry that you're sick.
Yeah, it's I'm fighting it. I took my silver. I'm going to keep taking my other stuff. Yeah, a little annoying.
Me and my mother now here, as she's gotten older, has started getting sick more. But my mother was never got sick often. I don't get sick often. Your mama, I feel
My
like
mama stays sick nonstop, and I don't
always
get it.
say she ain't.
I always say she ain't. In Kentucky, I didn't get sick that much. When I lived in Kentucky, I can like remember the times I got sick.
Yeah.
Like I had hardly ever got sick. It was weird when I did get sick. And now actually, let me think. Yeah. Since I've been living in California, it used to happen every year when we would travel during the wintertime, go back home to Kentucky.
Yep.
Every single time I come back to California, I was destined to get sick like that very next week, every single year. Yeah, I've never been this sick this often than I have here lately.
And I know
in my this recently years. So.
When the kids were babies, they'd be sick. I'd let them cough all up in my face, all of that stuff. So I know my body eventually learned every goddamn germ there was, and was like, all right, we're reprogramming, we're getting all the antiviruses up.
Now I have to protect myself from them. When they sick, stay away from me.
Yeah.
Don't come nowhere near me. Don't talk to me. Actually, now, when they're like right now, I'll eat after them. Like they don't be finishing meals, I'll finish their meals. Now depending on what they eat, I don't touch it. But once school starts, that's always been my rule. Once school starts, I'm treating your food like a stranger's food. I don't go nowhere near it.
What's so crazy is that I never get sick from them. If I'm gonna get sick, it's because of him.
Yeah, I'm a real one.
No, and it's only
these germs become boot camp in me. It's like, hey,
and it's only certain activities. That get me sick by him. So that's why I'll be like, nah, get away from me. Get away, sick man. Okay, well, let's bring the tempo of the show up a little bit, and let's do Tanksley Pride. If you all don't know by now, Tanksley Pride is a segment we do where we talk about our children. We have 4 boys, a 6-year-old, 2 10-year-olds, and a soon-to-be 16-year-old who we are madly in love with. And we love being able to share the ups and downs of raising them, their triumphs, their failures, and just their average everyday life.
I think the way I'm going to have to start doing their ages is whenever he turns the next age, I'm just adding 10 to it for his.
Yeah, that's...
Because, no. But you said soon to be. Now, when I call him 5 years, I'm still been saying he's 5. Mm-hmm. As soon as he turns 6, 16. And I can figure theirs out by the time I say that. Then I got some twins in between there.
It was cool for like for how long? No, for almost a year. We were able to do 5, no, not almost a year, from March until July. I was able to just count by 10s.
Yeah.
I mean 5s, 5, 10,
Yeah, no,
15.
that's why I was like, it gets confusing once it starts changing. So as soon as March come around, everybody's bumping to the next year. Automatically.
He's like 11, 7, 17.
talking about when's their birthdays, like going through customs or something. When's their birthdays? Shit. The last time I had to do that, I said, boy, what year? I don't know who I said, what year was you born?
Bless your heart.
Yeah, 09, 15, 19, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how I did that. I'm about to have a nosebleed.
So my Tanksley Pride story. Let's see here. Should I talk about? Let's talk about Disney World. So we surprised mainly the twins because I had to tell Amar we were going to Disney World because we had a dog sitter, someone who was going to board Lala. She's the same young lady that sometimes does little Marcus's hair. And I know she loves the dog, and I know she does dog boarding on the side as a side hustle. So she was coming to do Marcus's hair. So I had called her beforehand and was like, hey, can you board Lala? She was like, yeah. Well, Amar knew there was going to be a big surprise coming. But when she was leaving from doing Marcus's hair and we took Lala's crate, I had Lala on a leash and then I had her bag. When Amar saw that dog getting in the car with my friend Walisha, the tears that started streaming down his face. He was like, I don't want Lala to leave. And I was like, well, she has to. I said, because we're leaving and somebody needs to watch her or she's going to die inside of the house. And I was like, do you want that to happen? He was like, no, but I don't want her to leave. And so I had to then tell him that we were going to Disney World. But it completely shocked me of how his reaction was. I know he loves the dog. Like, he absolutely loves that dog. But I didn't think he loved her to the point. Like, he leave her all the time.
Yeah.
He go to my mother's house. He told my mama he wanted to stay with her for 10 days. She had to negotiate down to 5. I was like, you be leaving her and not asking.
Thing is, he don't want no change that he didn't do.
Right, that he didn't request.
Yeah.
He did not. If he didn't request it, and Lala is becoming a really great family dog. She is getting to the point where she's no Lottie Dottie, but she's slowly but surely getting to the point where, like, Lottie Dottie was like the perfect. She fit our energy. She's like, listen, I'm not going to be doing a whole bunch. I'm not going to be doing a whole bunch of barking. I'm going to come sit near your feet. If you would like to hold me, sure. If you don't worry. I'm just going to be right here by you. Yeah. And Lala, she still got a lot of puppy energy, but like she's getting to be.
But Lottie would never have the energy level that this dog has.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because she's smaller and she's got Yorkie in her.
It was unbearable for so long. Like, Angel was the only one that didn't hate this dog for a while. She was a lot. Like, she was way too much. It's like, when is this gonna wear out?
Well, listen, I felt like both of them were a lot. The only difference is that because Castle was so big, he napped like an infant for a very long time.
Castle would sleep for 22 hours a day. Like, I had the math. I was like, wait a minute, is something wrong with it? Does he? What's it called? Parvo? Like, what is wrong with this dog? Because he slept so much. At first I was like, oh, it's normal. He's a young pup. And I said, now wait a minute. He literally wakes up. One day he woke up, drunk some water, went back and laid down and slept from like 1 o'clock to like 8 o'clock in the afternoon at night. I was like, something's wrong with him. Yeah, I had to look it up. I said, oh no, they be sleeping like 18 hours a day. Okay.
Yeah, that baby knew how to sleep. But I will save the actual Disney story unless you had a different Tanksley Pride story you wanted to share.
Nah. It's all related to Disney.
Go ahead.
Oh.
That's why I said I'll wait and allow you, because I know a lot of our Disney story has to do with him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You remember.
Well, what shouldn't I talk about then?
No, this is yours.
Okay. No, I'm saying on their part, on his part. Is there anything you trying to say?
I did my Tanksley Pride story. Him crying about Lala.
Him crying about Lala. So we get to Disneyland. This is the Disney World. And this is a perfect example. And I still don't think it's set in. So there's a ride some of y'all may have saw we going to get on called the Tower of Terror. And we tried to get Amar to wait because we was going to do the standby thing where somebody, what's it called? Whatever it's called, where somebody waits, rider swap, where somebody stands in line. As soon as they get off, the other person can ride with whoever, so you ain't got to wait in line twice. So we plan on doing that with Amar, because we was like, this one you don't want this smoke. Like, you don't want this. He wanted to ride it. Amar,
explain the Tower of Terror just a little bit. So just in case
so the
don't know.
Tower of Terror, I was gonna get there. Once we got.
Okay.
So we wait in this line, and it's like flashbacks to me, because the last time we was not the last time, but the one time we did a family trip to Disney World, we waited in this line for like 3 hours. It was me, Judge Melissa, and Lil Marcus, and I think we had to do
Micah and myself.
But y'all was gone for a long time, right? I remember for a long time it was just me, Melissa, and Marcus.
Well, it's because I had to stay back with the twins and with Amar.
Okay, yeah. So it was just me and her. I think it was just me. I don't know.
And Micah.
And Micah. Oh, yeah, it was us three. Okay, yeah. I remember it was just like 3 of us in this line for 3 hours. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so we trying to tell Amar, this ride is scary. You're not gonna like it. He wanted to ride it.
And he wanted to stay with me.
Yeah,
really.
That's the thing. He wanted to stay with Angel. It wasn't like he had to get on the ride. So we get up there and we Marcus didn't even ride it, because Marcus don't like the drops.
He's ridden it once and he said that's all he needed.
Yeah, it's all he needed. So Tower of Terror is like any other, like it's one of those drop rides where you go up and you drop. All right, and it takes your stomach. We used to call it take your stomach. It takes your stomach. Difference with Tower of Terror is it does it multiple times. Like it drops, raise you back up, drops again, raise you to a different level. It's almost to the point to where you don't know when it's gonna drop. Like it's kind of, if you don't like that, it's gonna be torture for you. So Amar, he's barely tall enough to get on the thing. They go to the little thing. Here the marker is the deadline, or the too short is like right here. He's like just barely an inch above that. He's like barely making the mark. Mm-hmm. But this ride, is not that serious because it only uses a seatbelt. It's not even a bar shoulder thing or anything. So we get on this ride, and it's going through the little thing, and we gonna try to prepare him. Hey, so you gotta tell the rest, because why y'all on the ride, because he's sitting beside you.
Of course, he's sitting beside me because that's my little shadow. And they're doing the whole backstory of these people got struck by lightning in the elevator of this hotel, and so then they.
That's the route you take.
Oh, do you want to tell them what happened? Okay, come over here. Amar's gonna tell y'all what happened.
When we were going up, it felt like we were dropping.
We were. And what did you say to me on the ride? Did you start crying? They can't hear you.
Yeah.
Did you think it was scary?
Yeah.
Do you ever want to ride it again?
No.
What? You don't want to ride it again?
Yeah.
Are you going to ride it again?
No.
No. Next time, will you just stand outside with little Marcus?
Girl, say you just told Patreon before we started that you got out here and said, I am never going to ride the Tower of Terror again.
Are you going to ever ride again?
No.
No, you're never going to ride again?
Yeah.
So you'll stand outside of the ride with little Marcus, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that all you wanted to tell him? Did you want to tell him something else?
I don't know.
You don't know? So during the ride, he is literally crying. He's like, ah! And I was like, are you scared? He's like, yes, this is too scary. I said, the ride is almost over, right? And I'm busy trying to pose for whenever the picture is taken. And he is over it, right? We get off. He is shell shocked. I did a video of it. If you're not following me on, what is that app called? Instagram, you're missing out. But we get off and he's like, I don't ever want to ride the Hollywood Tower of Terror ever again. And then he could read the side, because the side of the ride actually says the Hollywood Tower Hotel. He's like, I do not want to ride the Hollywood Tower Hotel ever.
But so then we get off. So we finally get him together. And we walk in. I said, so are you going to trust us from now on? When we tell you something's going to be fun, just know that you're going to have fun. If we tell you something's too scary, just know that it's going to be too scary. Then we go to the next ride. And it was a Slinky.
No, the next ride that we did after that
we did
was-
Slinky, and we were telling him that it was going to be fun. We was like, "You're going to like this ride. It's going to be fun." We were wrong.
He started off smiling, and then that smile turned upside down.
I said, "Well, we done ruined this trust in us." But he got on. You got on
Space Mountain.
Space Mountain twice.
But let me tell you what ride he has been on twice, and this time he was like, "Yeah, I'm not here for it again."
Oh yeah.
Is the
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. He was like, that is too scary. I said,
that's a lot.
I said, is it because it's dark or because it's fast or both? He said both.
Yeah, that ride's a lot.
But I feel like Space Mountain is worse.
Space Mountain is worse, but Guardians of the Galaxy does stuff that you're not expecting.
Mm-hmm.
Space Mountain does too, but you know the direction of the track is what you're gonna be facing.
I guess with Space Mountain because he's not. First of all,
they need to upgrade that because that ride is rough.
I'm telling you, it a snap. Marcus had whiplash. He was like, I cannot look up without it hurting. I didn't even know that's what it was called. I was like, how you know you got whiplash?
You didn't know what it was?
Listen, I don't know what the symptoms are. I know what causes whiplash, but I don't know what then the symptoms are when you have it.
Yeah, like Space Mountain ain't no joke.
And you can't sit beside anybody.
You can't sit. It's like it's a single car train, a single seat train. So you are set in tandem style.
Right.
So there's nobody beside you. Everybody's in front of you, behind you. So the first time we rode it, Angel rode in front of Amar. He was in front of, Angel rode in front of him, and I was behind him. So I was able to like grab his shoulders and touch him the whole time. Actually, that was my first time on Space Mountain. Mm-hmm. The times we went before, the line was too long. And when we went to Disney World when I was a kid, my dad had me too scared, so I didn't want to get on it. Because he didn't ride roller coaster. Lord, we got him on one time. Anyway, I didn't know what to expect. So I'm over here risking injury just trying to grab him because this thing takes you through, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got off of that. We was like, you want to ride it again? He was like, with a frown on his face. Yeah.
He said, I guess.
I was like, are you sure? Yeah. Like he never smiled about it or was excited. And then we get on the ride and he's like on there screaming and yelling and having a good time.
Yeah, he's woohoo! Ah! Like doing all this extra stuff.
And y'all, my legs was not in there. I don't know why they let me ride it. I was too tall for that ride.
They said, nah, you'll be fine.
The bar was literally just on my knees. Like it did because my legs had to be up by my damn shoulders and they just pulled the bar down. I was like, well, I guess they're going to trust this process.
What do you have to add to it, Amar? Not yet. He just came to ask if he could have candy.
Because Halloween, I'm eating all of them.
Did I see any angel wings while in Orlando? Toya R asked. I met some people who knew me. I don't know if I would call them angel wings because I feel like angel wings tell me they're angel wings. Mm-hmm. We met some women at Epcot that were on the World Drinking Tour. And
I met a young lady at when we was getting the pizza.
Okay.
She was like, oh my God, I was hoping I was going to see y'all. So I ended up taking a picture with her.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah, she was real sweet. She told me to tell you hi. I just told her. So you see.
Yeah, because I didn't know nothing about this until now. And then when we were checking out the hotel, I met a young lady. I can't remember her name. God darn it. But I said her name when we were talking. But I don't know if they were angel wings or not. But they were people who knew who I was or knew who he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the twins, they want all the smoke with roller coasters. That was me at that age.
Yeah, they enjoyed it.
They won't turn nothing away, turn nothing down. Well, Marcus was like, nah.
Even though that was the only one he didn't get on was the Hollywood Tower of Terror. He did every other roller coaster. Even Princess Tiana's ride that dropped, was that a little much for you, Marcus? He said it wasn't too much, but he was like,
I used to hate that taking of the stomach, but the rest of the ride was worth it. Oh. And right after it was over with, it was like, all right, it was worth it. But during it, back when I used to ride, when I was younger, I couldn't say anything. It would just be like, ah.
Is that what it feels like when I rub your stomach?
No. somewhat maybe, but I don't know. But it was like it wasn't painful, but something is excruciating about it.
Yeah.
And I think I grew out of it.
Marcus fully agrees. He's like, yes.
Yeah, but it's
it
like,
makes me laugh.
oh yeah, no, not me.
It
Like I said, it doesn't hurt. It's not a pain, but it's something. And it's just like, what is this? Like, oh, we got to go to Kings Island. I was talking to Shonda about that yesterday.
I wonder how many of the rides are the same.
They all the same. They ain't changed nothing. I got it mapped out perfect. You start off at the races. That's to warm you up.
Yeah, the races is
Races
fine.
warm you up. It's a ride that's red and blue, and they race each other. It's a roller coaster.
And one goes backwards.
Yeah, one goes backwards, one goes forward. You got that. You can, if you want to. King Cobra was always a waste of time for me because it really wasn't that big of a thrill.
I don't even remember King Cobra.
That's the one you standing up.
Okay, yeah.
Adventure Express, you can go jump at the Vortex and Beast. They are must. You got to do those multiple times. The Beast you have to do.
You start off with the little Beast.
Beastie.
Yes.
Yeah, you can do the Beastie.
That's the only one he doing. He ain't doing the Beast.
He could do the Beast.
He's not going to do the Beast.
He will do the Beast.
Because you're going to force him, not because he wants
the
to.
Beast will be fun.
He don't like drops.
It's only the Beast drop ain't that bad.
Marcus.
Shut up. Because thing is with the Beast, you can't see the roller coaster anywhere in the park.
I feel like you
it goes off into it's off into the woods. Like you can't see it. That's why it's called the Beast. You see little tracks.
And no, but you see that the
you see the top.
Yes.
That's it. You see it goes up and then it does a turn. And after that you can't see it no more. You don't know what happens after that. But you know the people show up at the end.
Right.
But the Beast is like it's long. I love how long you on that ride. But you got to do the Beast at night. It does its tunnel swoop. It does it the first time, and it's just like, all right, that was a little too fast, and it speeds up and does a second swoop again.
You feel like your face is about to get scraped all across that tunnel.
For y'all that don't know, the Beast is like, I think the largest and fastest wooden roller coaster in the world.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it's been dethroned a while.
I think they tried to make, what's that new one? It's supposed to be the father of the Beast. Goliath or something.
Yeah, father of the Beast.
It ain't that. It's not all that. Now that one you would like. It has a big drop, but the drop don't take your stomach because it's not fast enough. Swear, promise.
Why are you trying to do this test, man?
I'm serious.
Okay.
Anyway, go ahead because I'm about to jump off subject. But that's the type of amusement parks I like. You just get on the ride and ride.
I am so excited to tell you about our newest sponsor, Skylight. Okay, if you're a person who's got to put sticky notes on everything, or like you have a digital calendar and a paper calendar, it is just a whole lot of stuff. You're going to love the Skylight calendar, and it is going to help keep you and your family organized. This beautifully designed digital display syncs your existing calendars and makes it effortless to track events, appointments, and reminders in one easy to see place. Oh, this just gets me so excited. The mom in me is like, yes. Skylight Calendar is designed to connect the digital and non-digital worlds while bringing families together. It is a Wi-Fi connected digital display that showcases your family's schedule with clarity, color, and brilliance in either a 10-inch or a 15-inch HD touchscreen. This all-in-one smart calendar syncs seamlessly with Google Calendar, Apple Calendar, Outlook, and giving you customizable views for daily, weekly, and monthly planning. You'll be able to manage events, chores, grocery lists while assigning colors for each of your family members and eliminating excuses of not knowing what they needed to do, okay? Because the excuses are tools of incompetence, all right? And with the free Skylight Companion app, you can add or update events, lists, and more on the go. Your happiness is Skylight's happiness. So if in 120 days you're not 100% thrilled with your purchase, you can return it for a full refund, no questions asked. Let me tell you, I did my call with the company just to learn more about the features, even though I have a Skylight. But it's nice to be able to talk to the company, okay? One of the things that can be used, I think, in their, like, I don't know if it's called Pro version, is that you can take a picture of the paper calendar that they send home with your child, right? Take a picture of it, send it into Skylight, the ether, I don't know what you want to call it, the world of, and they digitize it and add it to your calendar. Do you understand how that is mind blowing to me, because typically when you get these calendars from the schools, especially the younger kids, it is not in a digital form. So it takes steps to be like, okay, on this day, especially with the uniform school, I never know when they're supposed to be in their assembly wear. And like when field trips are, like luckily the twins remember, but now I don't have to trust them. I can just use the calendar. Anyways, right now Skylight is offering our listeners $30 off their 15-inch calendars by going to myskylight.com/argue. Go to myskylight.com/argue for $30 off your 15-inch calendar. That is myskylight.com/argue. Oh my gosh. It gets me so excited. Excited. There was something. Oh, we're going to do a Tanksley Tiff. So my baby boy, my oldest child, is getting ready to turn 16. He already knows he has a car because he's getting our old assistant's car, and it's old. And but Marcus really don't care, so that's not anything. Old. Relatively old. Little Marcus doesn't care. There's some like little upgrades that I asked his daddy about doing on it just to make it nicer. And my husband's like, that boy don't care, but I was like, I do. But I've been trying to figure out like what's something like memorable that we can do outside of his roller skating party, right? And so I say to little Marcus a couple weeks ago, I said, hey, one thing that I will get you for your sweet 16, if you want it, is your ears pierced, right? And his face kind of lit up and he was like, you know, I have never thought about that, right? And I was like, yeah. I said, well, you know, if you want it, you can. I said, now I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a swag that comes with having your ears pierced that I'm not sure if you're ready for. I said, because it does say something about you that I don't know if you're ready to say about yourself. I said, it's basically saying you don't mind attention. You don't mind people looking at you, because earrings are definitely on a boy way more flashy than they are on a girl. And I was like, I said, especially if you get I said, would you get on the same side as your dimples so they can see all the goodness on one side? Or would you want to balance out your face? He was like, I think the same side as my dimple. I said, oh, okay. I was like, so think about it. My mother is a part of the conversation because she's there. She was like, no. She said, you know, back in my day, if a man had earrings, that meant he was gay. He said, I didn't even know.
Back in their day, they couldn't wear pink.
Right, all these things. He said, your daddy is the first man that I've like known personally to know is a straight man and to have earrings. So I didn't even know that existed, right? So this is where
back when America was great.
And I told little Marcus, I said, your dad is gonna be like, he don't need no daggone earrings. He don't even really want them. So let's go to your side of the story when I bring it to you the same day.
I was like, no, absolutely not. She just named three really good reasons of why he don't need an earring. Usually when somebody gets something like that, it's like an ask of the parent. Like, can I get this? Do you really want this? It's something that I feel like he should really, really want. I feel like this is more so, this is what Angel wants for him more than what he wants. For one, it brings, like you said, it brings on a swag that I don't feel like he's ready for. Marcus just started paying attention to his appearance this year. When I say this year, it hasn't even been a full calendar month yet. He finally started, it's been like 3.5 weeks on a couple of occasions, not even consistently. He just started pulling out the iron and ironing shirts. Like Marcus I tell him all the time, I was like, do you park one of our trucks on your shirt overnight before you put it on? Because he will not care. I still got to remind this boy to brush his hair. These are all things, usually when boys get this done, by the time they step up to the earring, that means it's like, I'm ready for an upgrade because I got everything down to a T. I be crisp, I be clean. We went to on an HBCU tour. I told y'all about this with a young boy same age as Marcus who steamed his shoelaces. If Marcus was on this level, I'd be like, your senior year, you can get your ears pierced. If it's something you really want, you would have to be bugging me for something like this.
He also said he's too young, and he was like, he needs to be older. I was like, how old? He's like his senior year. Mind you, Marcus is going into his junior year. He's not that big.
Because I need time for the looks and the caring about appearance. Marcus got a whole bunch of shoes. A lot of them have been gifted. A lot of them have been bought by us. Different color shoes, stylish. A lot of them are J1s. He don't be caring to match his damn shoes up with the rest of his outfit. Marcus will have on a purple Adidas shirt and will throw on some red Nikes and not care.
Little Marcus come around. You can grab this Apple box.
Tell me if I'm lying. Please be like, nah, Daddy, that ain't true.
You're not going to sit here and keep talking crazy about my child. No, come on. There's the Apple box. Or you can grab that metal chair. Either one. Yeah, either one. Now, for this, my husband, no, I want you to the middle. My husband believes that there is an order things must go in.
You don't buy rims and then go get the car.
This is it, but he's not a car.
Even though I actually know dudes that have done that. Right. They find some 24s that they like and they buy them and wait.
I personally, because Marcus is going off of how, he felt when he wanted and got earrings. Marcus was able to make that decision without his parents' permission because he was already grown.
I was in college.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. He was already grown. I don't necessarily prescribe to that, especially being that I was a baby when I got my ears pierced. I wasn't given no choice. I had them earrings put in my ear, and there it was.
You didn't have your full vision yet.
Right.
You never did.
This baby that God gave me, a lot of the things that he has become interested in and is pursuing is because of a nudge from us. He is not yet to be the young adult that is can clearly tap into what is pulling him. He knows what averts him. He knows the things that he don't like. Now that is clear. He's clear on that. But the things that like will make him happy or give him joy, he typically has to be like nudged from the outside versus it coming from inside. That's something that we're working on with him. At least I know I'm trying to constantly be like, no, you tell me. So same with this, while it wasn't his idea, I can't necessarily say that he's trying to figure that out for himself, whether he will like it or not. The only thing about an ear piercing that I brought up to him, I said, this is the only reason why I'm willing to do it, is because if you don't like it, it's as simple as us taking out the earring and then your ear hole closes. And that's it. It's not something that we have to commit to for the rest of your life, like a tattoo necessarily. I was like, it's something small, easy for us to go do. And you might love it, or you might be like, no. And yeah, we wasted like $80 or so, but
all that for a piercing that we're not even sure he will want versus him really wanted. This is, hold on, just real quick. This is we sent them. His school went to Chicago one year. We was like, it's gonna be cold. You can layer up in Chicago. Let's bump up the swag a little bit. We bought him his dope Letterman red jacket or coat to wear over a hoodie if you wanted to. He didn't want to wear it because he was like, what did you say? I don't really be wearing coats like that. I'm like, this is the same boy.
Right, that's what I mean by it. He needs a lot more outer encouragement from us versus, so he's not a Kai. Kai will be the one to
Kai
ask us.
He's going to be asking us for years before we actually let him do it. So my thing is with that is like, let's nudge him in the direction toward the swag and then let that ramp up and snowball on its own versus packing snow onto the boulder forcefully. Let it roll down the hill and become its own thing.
Interject.
Chime in, son. Speak freely.
You gotta.
Yeah, you gotta.
Sorry.
I mean, again, I'm still thinking about the earring thing since again I've never really thought of even having it. And I don't even know what to say.
Okay, so what's the reason why What's a reason why you are like contemplating, other than me offering it?
That's the only reason.
No. Because again, when Marcus does not really want something, he'll keep pushing us away. He'll be like, no, I do not want it at all. The fact that he's contemplating it is telling me something. I'm trying to find out what it's telling me.
It's telling you what I just said. He's like, oh, that might be dope. Let me see. And then eventually he will get there. It ain't gonna be for his sweet 16.
Come on. It can't be if he say he want it. Go ahead.
Reason why I'm contemplating it is because, you know, it might be a nice thing to have an ear piercing, but I don't know yet. And even then, I don't know if I would even like it or not. I'm still unsure about a lot of things about it.
And have you ever, being that you never saw yourself with it, have you like been imagining what you would look like with one, and that's what's keeping you still on the fence of, oh, it could look nice?
Yes. But also, again, what I imagine it would look like compared to what it actually looks like could be completely different. So I don't know yet.
Is anything you imagining look bad?
Not really. No.
Go ahead. Which side was the gay side?
Oh, I don't know.
That was a thing back in the day. It was like, depending on which side you had it on.
there was a, how do you call it? An urban legend. We'll say that because
it wasn't a real thing. It was just like real. People were like, oh, you got it on the wrong side.
Oh, they said the right.
Was the right?
He has had a magnetic one on at one point in time when he was young, when we lived in our first house.
Start with magnetic.
No. He was like, it hurt. That's why he took that thing off quickly. Nick, our next door neighbor, had magnetic earrings. So he tried one on. He was like, it hurt so bad. And clip-ons and magnetic earrings hurt. Like clip-ons, you might as well just staple my ear over and over again. It hurts so bad. Oh, somebody said the left. See, listen.
Yeah, y'all don't even know.
Listen, because it was made.
It was going left, right.
So here's the other issue. Little Marcus, I would say none of his close friends, and I love them all, have any room to talk about fashion, style, anything.
Yeah, we've told him that. He knows that now.
To be able to give advice, to be able to critique, because that is not their field. Now, they can give him advice on tutors. They can give him advice on time management. Space
exploration.
Yes, absolutely. Breaking down the specific species of a certain lizard that grows in the that lives in the valley. His friends are super duper smart and into video games, but not fashion.
Just like him.
Is there anybody in your life that you feel like dresses nice, or that you've seen in the world? I don't even say in your life, that dresses nice, that has like an appearance where you just like, all right, even if you don't want to dress like them, you're like, they put themselves together nicely for the most part. Male specifically. Gotta come close.
I would say, it can be like anyone?
Yeah, but preferably male.
Okay. I would say Henry from the cruise. I've seen his Instagram. He puts himself together extremely well, as well as Aiden, dad, of course.
Hey, very flattering. Truly. I didn't expect that to come out your mouth.
So stop talking so bad.
I ain't talking bad. I'm just saying.
You do be talking bad.
Who else? Trying to think. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. Yeah.
And what? So if Henry, for those of y'all don't know, he is the son of Operation Nikki. They met on the Disney cruise. Operation Nikki is one of my favorite content creators. She makes mainly content about cleaning and organizing and helpful items that I'd be wanting to buy on Amazon every day. So what about specifically, let's say Henry, do you feel like makes his style like nice in your eyes?
In my eyes, it's just that with his style, it really seems like it's extremely unique just to him. I feel like there are clothes that stuff that people wear that is similar to what he wears, but something about it is just unique to him. I don't know how to explain it though.
What about Aiden?
Aiden, he has a good fashion sense in general. Like,
do you mean like what he puts together or what it looks like on his? Because Aiden, for those of y'all don't know, is a tall, slender, light-skinned child like Marcus. So while he's a little bit taller than
his
Marcus,
height is between me and Marcus.
And he might be a little bit more slender than Marcus, but they're pretty much the same exact physique. So is it the combination of the clothes, or is it how the clothes look specific? Like, are they to his body? Can you elaborate, basically?
I guess a mixture of both. Kind of like, I can't really think of an example. But yeah, like this is a mixture both of what he, like the combination of what he wears, and then also, I guess, what he actually wears.
And then last question, and we'll let you out the hot seat unless Daddy has. You got questions for him, Daddy?
No.
For you, what do you think it'll take you from getting you out of? Because last year you definitely were exactly how Daddy would describe you. You would just put on the pants could be too short. You would be like, well, that's what's in my drawer, and I'm putting it on with a pair of Crocs and socks, whatever t-shirt, right? This year it feels like you have been like, okay, let me pause on this real quick and figure out what fits well. Like, you have a pair of jeans. I now know what type of jeans you like. I had no idea you had a preference. What do you feel like it would take for you to feel comfortable to take your fashion sense from where it's at to a place where you're like, this is what, not just what I feel most comfortable in, because we know you feel comfortable in sweatpants, but where I feel like if let's say a young lady who I thought was really nice, that you thought was really nice looking, you would feel like I am showing up my best so I can approach her and not feel like I've got to make any changes, I guess, to my appearance, even though I know you don't put a lot of emphasis on that because we understand that it's the inside that matters the most. But what do you feel like it would take to get you from where you are to that point?
What it would take?
Is it that you need advice? Is it that you just need us to take you shopping and you get a chance to really walk through the store and see what you like? Like, what is it?
I think advice is, you can take me through any store and I still wouldn't know like what I would exactly want to wear. So yeah, I guess advice.
Mm-hmm. So, from a trusted source, or just like a trusted person that you know, or someone who just knows fashion well that can tell you these are the things that are current, these are the things that would look well on your body?
I mean, any source, really. I mean,
he's like, who has a mouth that's willing to talk to me? Well, thank you so much for being so vulnerable with us. I will say this: what I just discovered this weekend is that Marcus likes wearing black. Like, he feels swaggy in black. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm. I noticed that a long time ago.
Right. Well, no, it just finally, like, I could tell when I notice his energy when he comes down in his all black and these sneakers. Like, I can tell he feels like, all right, y'all better not say nothing to me because I'm put together. And I'm like, you are correct. All right. Thank you, LaMarcus.
Right. Yeah, that just, that conversation further solidified my statement at the top. This is something Angel wants more than Marcus wants.
No, Marcus could tell me no, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, come on,
But he would have to
Marcus.
tell you, no, Mom, I don't want that. Like, he's saying, I don't know, or I'm not sure, and you're like, but what about this? Like,
no, I'm not at a but. What about this? I'm having an argument with you, not him. He could literally tell me.
Anyway,
no.
Get the wardrobe down and everything else. Then if you like, you know what, let me bump my game up. I feel like I done peaked on these hoes now. Let me step it up.
Well, part of the wardrobe is, on us. He's not out here buying clothes. We are. We've bought we've bought his entire wardrobe
Yeah, I
except
know.
for 2
We
hoodies.
bought some nice looking things that he don't be caring to wear or want to be put together.
I think some of the nice looking things we got are not nice looking to the age and population. How can I say nice looking? I mean fashionable. Nice looking meaning, yes, you look clean, you look like you're cared for, but like on the fashion forward side. Because Aiden, you would never buy the clothes that Aiden buys for himself. You would be like, boy.
For Marcus?
Yeah, the way I see Aiden dressed at school.
No, if that's what he was, I guess he don't know.
That's what I'm
Aiden
saying.
don't dress like nobody else. Aiden dress like Aiden.
No, Aiden, there is
No, there's a look that Aiden has.
Yes, that's
but
what I
when I
mean.
look at the other boys at his school, Aiden ain't dressed like nobody else. Them other little black boys.
Oh, well, the black boys, but I'm not even comparing the black boys at their school. I'm just fashion is what I'm saying. So Aiden's style is very, it's not hipster, but it does have that kind of feel.
Yeah, he's the type he'll wear. I can't call they're big leg jeans, like wide leg jeans. I can't say baggy because they're not too big for him. They'll fit his waist. Like if him and little Marcus might be a 34, maybe 33, 34 waist. They'll be really, really baggy, like really wide leg. And then he'll wear like a very boxy, like short sleeve button up shirt that'll match everything together.
But he's the type that wears rings. He's the type that wears necklaces.
Yeah.
And like has big
He swaps
hair.
out his shoestring colors. Like that's something we used to do back in the day.
But he's also like really like he's now taking sewing classes so he can tailor his outfit.
Yeah, that's what
so
I'm asked for his style. Yeah. His style. That's the type of kid he is. Like he will, if he got on a certain color that he think his shoes look fine, but his shoelaces could match better, he'll swap out the shoestring color to match pull everything in. So that's like his type of style that he is.
So with Lil Marcus, like what we do know is a comfort to him.
Yeah, skater would be a very clean looking skater, like that genre.
His shirts are like smaller though, like snugger than what my husband would want to put our son in. Like Lil Marcus wears a size large in most t-shirts. Aiden's not wearing oversized medium in a t-shirt. Like everything is cut a lot closer to his body. So the one thing we do know about our baby is that he loves a good hoodie, like hoodies. And he, to me, like when he has a nice hoodie, he be looking great. Like we got to up his HBCU hoodie look because a lot of these HBCUs have some nice, really nice hoodies. And then he doesn't have a lot of the baggy jeans, which are his favorite. So that's what we about to buy him when we leave up out of here for school. So anyways, this was a Tanksley Tiff. Let us know what side you're on. If you are team dad.
Knowledge.
Which is things have to be done in a certain order. You got to have your style together before you can add the accessory. Or if you're team mom, where you're just like, hey, give it a try if you want to. This is a gift that I'll give to you if you want it. If he says to me, no, I don't want it, I'm not going to be like, oh, come on. But if he's like, yeah.
You say that once all these boys are old enough, even if they don't want one, I ain't saying like teenagers, but like in their 20s, you would peer pressure them to get matching tattoos. You would.
I don't know.
Yes. You be like, I'm going to get one. Mine's going to say this and ours is all going to match. That's Angel. We going to end up with family tattoos.
First of all, you act like that's a bad thing if that did happen.
I'm just saying, that's the type of person you are, which is why you are dead wrong on this one.
No. And what I'm also saying is that if he said, I think I kind of want to get my ears pierced, I'll be like, okay, let's do it. I'm not about to be pressed either way.
You see, I think I want to get it wasn't say, are you sure? It's let's go.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's do
Don't
it.
even think about it. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's do it. So let us know in the comments if you're watching this. There was one other thing I wanted to talk about. What time are we at, Lil Marcus?
We're at 54.
But we're not going to because I want to be able to end this at an hour. I like when our podcasts are at an hour, not an hour 20, hour 15. It gives people the right amount of like, I just folded some clothes or I just did the dishes and put dishes up. Like, I like that. So you all will find out if the ear piercing happens, because
Ear piercing ain't happening.
we will find out. You see, there's the difference. Daddy is like, putting my foot down. I'm like, it's whatever you want to do.
No,
We put our foot down about him getting his license. There are things that we did put our foot down about. He don't want his license. We didn't say, well, this is if you want to. We were like, no, you're getting this. Period.
Exactly. License is something that's inevitable.
Eventually, but a lot of your friends ain't even in the process of,
ain't got
correct?
nothing to do with your friends. Same as this piercing.
Don't got nothing to
Same
do.
as
That's what
nothing
I'm
else.
saying. We're not making him get it because of his friends. Because if we were, we would be like, it's whatever. We're like,
Make him
you're
get it
getting
because of society. He gonna have to have a license.
eventually, but there are a lot of kids that are going to graduate without their license. Probably more.
I don't want to be one of them. So.
He wants his license.
Well, now he's starting to get excited about it. But you remember, he was not. Anyway, hopefully you all will try out BetterHelp using our code HELP. And not HELP, Jesus, using our code ARGUE.
BetterHelp, code help.
I'm remembering that you got to spell it out, so they'll put help and not
Code
help.
HELP.com.
And myskylight.com with code ARGUE. I'm telling you, you are going to be so happy with this. So very happy. Actually, what I love about having a digital calendar is that the twins be also reading what's on there. Like they knew where we were going yesterday.
It's
When we have it all working right, it's definitely user error. We haven't taken the time to really make that thing work because it's all been on me. But if we do ever get that thing to work right, woo.
Yeah, because that's literally like when I'm on the phone, especially if I'm at the house on the phone and I'm like on the phone trying to schedule something. The first thing I do, I'm like, oh, well, hold on. I walk over to see, and that's usually results. I'm like, this is blank right here. I'm about to schedule this. This is an all day thing because it's like a convenient thing.
It is.
Yeah, so to pull everything into one spot so you could just look at the center of everything going on, and that's going to be what tells you what to do. It's
great.
Yeah.
And especially with the 50 million hats that I'm deciding to wear.
Yeah.
It is definitely helpful because I'm able to be like, oh, no, I can't do that. Or yes, I can. Like yesterday, we had 2 events. We were able to knock out both and had a great time.
Angel was zoom in on that day. No, I can fit something in right here. There's just a little bit of space.
I tried to fit in a third thing and I said, oh, girl, you ain't going to make it. I had to text Quinn and be like, I can't make it, sis.
Looney Tunes.
I'm not Looney Tunes. Listen, Marquita said, Angel, there ain't no way you got the same 24 hours that everybody else has. She said, you and Beyonce got a different type of day. I said, no. I said, well, she got a different type of budget to manage her. She said, the budget's different, but the hours are the same. I said, I wish the budget was the same. Woo!
The thought process need to be there. We could focus that on buying some what they call laundry mats.
Oh, my goodness, today. Oh, that would be great.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll be back next week per usual. Thank y'all for joining the conversation. Please join our Patreon if you've not already. Go ahead, give us that $5. Quit playing. And I think Patreon this Friday, there will be a crafts and cocktails with a very special guest. It'll be a little bit later because we can't do it until after Marcus's birthday. So if you can't watch it live, you can definitely do the rewatch on Saturday. It'll definitely be fun because me and this person have great chemistry. And I'm about to actually hit up my girls today that first episode of Mommy Confessions will be taped this Thursday. So please make sure you mark your calendars for that as well. Getting this Patreon content back up and popping so we can make sure we're giving you a good $5 worth. Actually, so we give you at least $15 worth of content.
Absolutely.
For the low of $5.
And starting to cool off. And I have another something not tasted with Tank, but something a little different. Tasted with Tank it's coming back too, but y'all will see. Patreon gonna know a little bit more than y'all because you ain't on Patreon, but I'm gonna talk to Patreon about it.
All right, y'all. We got to get out of here because we got a bunch of back to school stuff to do. Y'all be blessed and we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Y'all have a good one, fam.